Hi guys, on this tutorial, I want to show you how to set up payments for your Woocommerce store. So first, you just go to your WordPress dashboard, and then you click on Woocommerce, and then you click on Settings, and then you click on Payments, right? So when you click on Payments, you would you'd be on this page, and on this page, you'd see that Woocommerce has three default or four default payment methods that you could use from. So let's just quickly go through the four different payment methods. Now, to looking at this, there is a payment method for cash on delivery. There's a payment method for check payment. So if you want your customers to send a check to your store or to some address, and then for cash on delivery, you want them to pay on delivery. And then for direct bank transfer, you want the customers to send money directly to your bank, right? And there's also credit card and debit card. So you want them to be able to pay with credit card and debit card. So all this is easy. So if you want to use cash on delivery, you just go over here and then you click finish setup. And then over here, you would be able to see the title of that payment method, the description you want to give to it, the instructions, and then if you have different shipping method on your store, what shipping method would you offer cash on delivery for? So that's that. Then let's just go down here, back rather, and then for check payments, you just come over here to finish setup, and then you could name the title of the payment. You could enable or disable check payments. The description, please send a check to store name. So you could write the description you want the customers to see and the instruction. And then once you're done with that, you could click on save changes. So let's just go back and let me walk you through other payment methods. So for direct bank transfer, if you just click on finish setup, you'd be on this page where you could name that payment method. By default, it's already named direct bank transfer, and then the description, the instructions, and then you could add your account name, your account number, your bank name, routing number, your IBAN, your BIC, and or SWIFT, and then you could add multiple accounts if you want, and all of that. So when you're done, you just click on save. So let's go back and let me show you the last payment method that Woocommerce has by default. So by default, Woocommerce has this Woocommerce payment method, which allows you to receive money from customers. They can pay on your website through their credit card or their debit card. And it's quite easy to set up. You just click on finish setup, and then it will walk you through the process. You're required for your email address and all of that. But I want to quickly state that Woocommerce payment has country restrictions. That means for you to make use of this payment method, you need to be in a country where this is supported. So let's just go over to Woocommerce official website. This is Woocommerce website. And then on this page, right, Woocommerce lists the supported countries where you can use their Woocommerce payment, card payment. So if your business is in any of these countries, you can make use of Woocommerce card payment, Woocommerce payment gateway. So let's just go back here. But if your business is not in any of that country, that Woocommerce payment gateway will not work for you. Now, there are other popular payments gateway apart from Woocommerce. So what a payment gateway is usually is a system that enables you receive money online. So the transaction is done online, usually through card, through a wallet, through your debit, credit card, and what have you. So yeah, so for Woocommerce payment gateway, of course, you see that it has country restrictions, and this also applies to most other known payment gateway. So let's go to this article that we wrote. I'll leave a link to this article. It's an article on our website, viewbustling.com. And over here, you can see that the article is titled Payment Gateway Options for E-commerce Website. And then there's a list of several payment gateway options There is PayPal. PayPal as well has country restrictions. It doesn't work for some country. Some countries, they can receive money. They can't receive money on PayPal. So before you use PayPal as a payment gateway, you would have to be sure that it works for your country. Now, something to note here is you can notice here that PayPal isn't listed. So how to have PayPal amongst your payment option, you'd have to, I'll show you how you can do that later. So let's just let's go back here to the different payment options. So there's PayPal as a payment gateway, but then you have to check. If you read this article and you click on this link, you'll be able to see the countries where PayPal is supported. So apart from PayPal, there are other ones like Stripe. Stripe is also restricted in some countries. PayPal is free, Stripe is free, but they do also have country restrictions. And then you have to check out, they also have country restrictions. So if you're on this page, which I would link to in the description of this tutorial, you could check to see the list of countries where each payment gateway is accepted, so that you would know if you're in a country where it's accepted and if you could make use of that without any hassle. All right. So there's also Paystack. So Paystack is majorly available in Africa. So it allows Africans to be able to have transactions with people in the United States, in the UK, in EU, just all over the world, really, using Paystack, right? So apart from Paystack, there's also Rave by Floaterwave. It's also available in countries in Africa and allows Africans to be able to make transactions with the rest of the world, right? So there's Wise as well. And so these are just the options, the payment gateway options there are, and I'll be leaving a link to this article on the website. Now, another thing I want to state here is PayPal, right? I also leave a link to this article. It says how to connect PayPal to Woocommerce easily. We do find that most people find it difficult to connect PayPal to Woocommerce. So this article points you to just step by step what plugin you can download and how you can then, easily add PayPal to your WooCommerce website and connect PayPal to your WooCommerce website. So that said, let's just go over here. So these are the payments available by default on WooCommerce. So for whichever payment gateway that is available, the best place to find information on how to connect that particular payment gateway to your WooCommerce store would be on the website. So for example, in Africa, there is Floaterwave. So if, for example, you live in Ghana and you want to have Floaterwave on your store, it's easy. You could go to Floaterwave website and you could find clear instructions on how to plug that into your WooCommerce store, or you could go to your WooCommerce store and go to plugins and then just search for that payment gateway. You might be able to see the plugin there and make use of it. We've already discussed cash on delivery, check payments, direct bank transfer payment, as well as WooCommerce payment gateway, which is only available in certain countries. All right, so that said, let's just come over here and we've turned on check payments and cash on delivery. So what this means is that on our WooCommerce dashboard website would have check payments and cash on delivery as a payment option on the checkout page. So let's just see how this would work on the front end of the website. So we'll come over here and we click Save Changes. And having done this, we'll go to the website and then we'll just click Add to Cart because we want to see how this works on the front end. And then we'll click on View Carts. And under View Carts, we could click on Proceed to Checkout. And under Proceed to Checkout, we can then see that we have a cash payment, right? Which says, please send check to store, and all of that, the address. And then we also have check or cash on delivery payment, so that customers could pay with cash upon delivery. So on the checkout option, the customer could either use the check payment or the cash on delivery payment. Now, if we had enabled other payment options, like for example, WooCommerce Payment Gateway or Flutterwave or Paystack or PayPal or Stripe or any of these, then we would see other payment options here. All right, so that said, for a recap, just make sure that you have multiple payment options so that the customer has multiple ways to pay. They might have direct bank transfer, they might be able to pay with check or with cash on delivery. But in any case, I do recommend having a way in which they can pay with their credit and debit card, because credit and debit cards seem to be the most popular way to receive payment online. So just use WooCommerce Payment if it's available, or you could just use any of the available payment gateways in your region and in the country where your business is. So I hope you find this tutorial helpful, and with this tutorial that you're able to set up payments and receive payments on your WooCommerce store. So take care for now. See you and bye-bye.